Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to turn the ringer off. Okay. Meg Ryan. Okay. The first movie I ever saw her in was When Harry Met Sally with Billy Crystal, and of course I loved it like everybody else did because it was Bruno Kirby, Carrie Fisher, the late Carrie Fisher, and Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal, and they didn't know they liked each other. They were first of all okay in the first whatever they hated each other, and then it took them 12 years and like 3 months to realize they loved each other. So, and it was a progressive movie, and you did have the element of time passage, but it just worked. Um, so yeah, that was. I'd have to say my favorite one of Meg Ryan's movies. Um, but I liked her acting, so I followed her career. Um, and this one came in 1998, and like I said, it stars Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. And then there's Andre Brower and Dennis Franz from NYPD Blue. Um, and then there's another guy that's supposed to be her boyfriend, but they break up because they can't. Um, I've learned this in the last year for myself, um, and this is what part of what I want in a relationship. I want someone who I can just be with in whatever setting we are and be happy and not have to be doing anything. Okay, well, she and the boyfriend try to do this exercise of just being together and they can't do it. Or just being quiet for 5 minutes. They can't do it. So then that is a sign to me that they're not supposed to be together. And I mean, yeah, it's obvious because the couple is supposed to be Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage. But you don't always just fall in love with the person you're supposed to be with. So, um, and I do like the movie because it goes from he's an angel, which okay, she plays a doctor, Maggie Rice, and he's an angel. His name is Seth. Um, she doesn't believe in angels, and he wants to be human, and he's always been curious, but he's never had a reason to want to be completely human. You know what I mean? So then he meets her, kind of, and he falls in extreme like with her in the beginning, and then she falls in love with him, or she has that thing where you in the beginning where you have the curiosity before you fall in love with somebody. Yeah. So okay, they both have that, right? And then he becomes human, obviously. Um, and they fall in love, and then I forget what happens. I think he dies, or she dies, or something. And he says, I'd rather have 1 minute of time with her than eternal life. I mean, and that's the most, like, I know it's poetic and everything, but I think that's the best line I've ever heard. So, yeah. Um, I have to say that, like, with most movies that I watch it in parts. I don't usually watch a film from beginning to end. I do when I force myself and I go, okay, you have 2 hours and you're going to watch a movie or something. So, but usually I watch it in bits and pieces. So. But if you like a good romantic comedy that goes outside the bounds a little bit, but not too far, this might be the one for you. Um, all right.